Hello and welcome to Impact Leadership. I'm Brother Jackie Cannell and I'm your host and help navigate the waters with leadership when it comes to impact leadership. Hey, you know what? As I think about this past year, our world seems to be really out of balance. Can I get an amen? I bet some of you are going, right on, Brother Jackie. Our world is crazy out of balance. Our lives are crowded and complex. So here's the question. How do you regain your balance? Now, the answer lies not in the balance of our abilities, but in our ability to balance. Now, that is a tremendous leadership statement. How do we find the ability to balance? How do we do that? I want to give you three thoughts real quick that I believe that we can really all embrace. First of all, admit that we are part of the problem. Yes, we got to make that admission. Hey, you know what? I'm part of the problem because I'm out of balance a little bit. And stop and consider what we're doing. Stop and consider it. You know, sometimes just a little bit of contribution to the being out of balance perspective is so important for us to add to the value of correcting it. So we have to look at ourselves and go, you know what, I'm part of the problem, and what am I doing? And I bet you if all of us were honest, we would say we're doing some things to kind of contribute to this big picture out of balance. We need to get our lives in order, our lives in order. And I think part of that, yes, is the spiritual aspect. How do we get our spiritual aspect in order and our social aspect in order and our private aspect in order? If we don't change this craze, we will be remembered, and this is a thought, y'all, if we don't get it together, we're going to be remembered as the generation that tried to do too much. That's right. Busy doing a lot, not accomplishing anything. Busy focusing on this and never really achieving anything of value. I don't want to be remembered like that. I don't want to be remembered as part of the generation that tried to do too much. I want to be part of something that gives stability, not just for the now, but for the later on as well. What do we do to regain our balance? How do we get that? What do we do? Well, I believe that I wrote down a little acronym on the word balance. So if you want to write that down and put the BAL, etc., right down through here, I'm going to give you an acronym that I believe that we really can embrace and it'll challenge us that we can regain balance. Number one, be decisive in what matters most. You know, there's some things that honestly that we're doing or we're embracing that really don't matter a whole lot. But man, when it comes to things that matter, we need to be decisive of that. And we got to make that decision. So number one, be decisive in what matters most. Number two, ask for help. That's right. Ask for help. All of us need help in different areas. Some of us just too proud to ask for it, but not you. If you're going to be a person that regains balance, ask for help. And then thirdly, live with margin. Live with margin. I find this to be true that most people are way overextended. And because we're way overextended, we don't have anything left to give. We got to cut back and have margin in our life. And I believe that we need to do that. And then fourthly, accountability. I believe that you need to set up someone in your life that you're accountable to and kind of help us regain our balance. And then never lose your focus. Never lose your focus. If we're not careful, we'll be so consumed with the gnats of living that we're not able to achieve our real goals. You know, the gnats, you're always fighting the gnats. Well, don't do that. What you want to do is keep your focus. And in keeping that focus, you're going to be able to get balance in your life. And then concentrate on your strengths. Concentrate on your strengths. You've got strengths that you need to build on. And every leader does. Make sure you focus on that. And then watch this. Write this one down. And this is one that I believe that a lot of people have problems with, but I'm going to give you permission to do this so that you can regain balance in your life. Watch this. Eliminate the unnecessary. eliminate the unnecessary. You know, as I looked at my life and I had to process through that little acronym, again, how do I regain balance in my life? Be decisive in what matters most, ask for help, live with a margin, accountability, never lose your focus, concentrate on your strengths, and eliminate the unnecessary. When I got to that bottom one, I thought, you know what, that feels good. That I've been given the permission to eliminate the unnecessary. And I believe that if you think about it, you've got some unnecessary things that are just drawing energy and strength out of your life, and it's got you out of balance. So I give you permission, eliminate the unnecessary. Leaders that stay out of balance usually end up falling. When you're out of balance all the time in life, what's the end result of that? You're going to fall. So leaders that are always out of balance are eventually going to fall. I don't want that to happen to you because I believe in you as a leader. So make sure that you look at your leadership life and you ask yourself the question, what do I need to do to be in balance? And a balanced leader is a good leader. And I believe you're a good leader. Now, sometimes we get out of balance, but we got to shift back, get our balance back. So I hope this helps you a little bit. I look forward to seeing you next time on JC Impact. And if this helps you, and I hope it does, if it helps you regain your balance, please share with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I want to connect with y'all. And do not miss a single Impact Leadership by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Remember, you're not average. You're learning to become an excellent leader. I'll see you next time.